Hey everybody, Bill here. Just wanted to do a quick video and show you how I created this conversion chart. So I work a lot with inches to millimeters, millimeters to inches, centimeters not too much, but I have it on there just in case if it is brought up, and then some fraction conversions to decimals. So what I do is I do some CNC work and laser work where we're working with thousandths of an inch, and it's just nice to have a tool to quickly convert it instead of always using Google on your phone. But so what I do here is these boxes on the left are typically going to be just empty, and up here you'll see general, number one, general, still. Now when you come down to fraction, it needs to be fraction up here in this drop down menu. You gotta select fraction, okay? And then this needs to be number, so you can be in a decimal, and then I believe you can go to, where's it at? Oh, maybe it's up here. Yeah, number, you can tell it how many decimal places you want. I think 4 is the max, so, but I could be wrong. So I have 4 in there now, so round it to 4 places. Alright, and then over here, this is where you do your conversion. And there's a formula that you have to type in, and this is the formula here. You got to type in equals round, and then you want to convert it from millimeters to inches, whatever. So you do convert, and then B4, because that's what cell, the cell that we're converting, and we're telling it, B4 comma parentheses inch, IN for inches in parentheses, and we're telling it that this is, that B4 is in inches, and then in this box, which is D4, well, it doesn't matter because we're working in this box anyway. And then you're going to comma after the in parentheses, and that's just letting it know that we're converting it to, and then whatever unit. So in this case, we're going millimeters. So parentheses, millimeter, end parentheses, and then you got to close that comma bracket right there, otherwise it won't work. And then comma, and then 4. 4 is for the amount of decimal places. You could put 2, you could put 1. You can put 5. These things do cap out at certain ways, but I went with 4 on mine, and then end parentheses, right? So you gotta have it typed exactly like this if you're wanting to do inches to millimeters. So now when I do 5 inches, it's 127 millimeters, right? Back to 1 inch, 25.4 millimeters. Same thing goes down here. You're basically going to copy that same formula into the next box, except you're going to change B6, because that's what box this one is, and then comma to separate it until you want to convert it from, in this case, still inches, so parentheses, IN, end parentheses, comma, which means 2 in this case, parentheses, centimeter, end parentheses, or quotations, and then end parentheses, comma, 4 decimal places is what I want it to round to, and then close out the whole thing with another parentheses. And then down here, same exact thing, we're just changing some of the information in here. So B9 is the square that we're converting, and we're converting it from millimeters to inches this time. 4 decimal places. Okay. Again, B11, converting it from centimeters to inches, 4 decimal places. All right. This one, we're just going to change it to number. Okay. I want 4 decimal places again. And I'm just going to put in equals whatever B14 is, right? So even if I put in 5/634, it'll still give me some kind of, decimal number, but you got to do it that way. You have to do 5 divided by 895 and hit enter for it to convert over. All right. Decimal, you got to make sure that's on number, and then however many decimal places. And then to fraction, you got to make sure that that is on fraction, and you can actually go in and tell it, I have it up to 3. So, if I go 0.25, that's 1/4 of an inch, 1/4. So anyway, that's how I do it. There's other, conversions that you can do in there. These are the most common ones I use. So have fun, play with it, and see you in the next video.